Hey everyone, in this video today I'm going to show you how to replace the batteries on a Razer E300. This one just happened to stop working one day. The switch does flip on, it does light up, but when you run the throttle, it doesn't go anywhere. We'll start by unscrewing all the screws at the top of the case. There's about 6 of them. A couple of them are Phillips, a couple of them are a hex head. For the remaining 2, you're going to have to use a wrench to hold down this bolt at the bottom, and then turn the top with a screwdriver. Remove this top cover to expose the batteries underneath. Remove 2 screws with a Phillips head screwdriver, and then remove this black bar.
Okay.
Remove this battery connector by pushing down the tab and pulling. Pull the batteries out, but don't tug on the wires. There are 2 wires hooked up to this reset switch way in the front of the scooter here, red on top and black on the bottom. I'm removing the red first with a needle nose plier, followed by the black one, also with a needle nose plier. Now we can fully remove the batteries and set them aside. Pay close attention to these wires. You have a black and red one on the edges of the batteries that are loose, and then you have a red and black in the middle that are bridged together. I'm going to use a wire cutter first to cut this black wire in the middle. Then this red wire. Okay, another wire gone. Followed by this black wire. Like that. And lastly, this red wire. I'm using F2 quick disconnects 16-14 gauge. First, I'll strip all of these wires. Then I'll twist on these new connectors and then crimp them using my tool. I first crimp using this middle setting. Then I followed up with the tip. And I repeat the same process 3 more times. Number 2 is done. Number 3 is done. And number 4 is done. Wires. I'm using 2 K-Cell 12-volt batteries to replace the previous ones. Using some pliers gently to remove these plastic caps. This is an optional step, but I'm just checking to see if the batteries are good from a health perspective. The health of these are 100%, and the charge was 21%. Now on a bad battery, you can see 0% health and charge. Now I'll slip these wires back in the batteries. First I start with the red one, followed by this black one. Now these batteries are bridged together. Then this red connector. Lastly, this black connector. Now I'm just adding some electrical tape on top of all of these connections. Now these batteries are ready to go back in the tray. We'll plug the 2 loose wires into the reset switch, red on top, black on the bottom. Starting here with the black on the bottom, follow that up with the red on top. Now we can reconnect the battery connector. Now to put it all back together, screwing down this black bar down with the 2 screws. The cover goes back on, as well as those 6 screws, followed by those 2 screws at the top of the case. Once it's all good, flip the switch to on position and then twist the throttle. It goes! If this helped you out, please drop a like down below, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.